Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Now today, I want to see what happens if we put Uranus, yes, yours, next into Mercury's edition. Will anything change? Will the solar system collapse? Will it collide with the sun? Will farther away planets get touched? These are today's answers to all of them questions. So this is what if Uranus took Mercury's spot. Now the first thing to note down is that Uranus is not the type of planet that you would call small. It's estimated to be on the top 4 biggest planets, making it humongous. Now of course we know the biggest planet is Jupiter, second biggest is Saturn, and then next would actually be Uranus, seeing how the size is humongous. Next would be Neptune, next would be the Earth, next would be Venus, and then, carry on. Anyways, that's Pluto, by the way, if you can tell. So, looks like this is where it's coming to settle in. It's coming to settle in here. Move out the way. And already we can notice that half of it is collided with the sun already. Seeing how it's a humongous planet, it will collide straight into the sun, meaning that some of its ring will evolve into the sun. And what's this? It's destroyed on Jupiter. I mean, Venus. So yeah, it's already not looking good for the planets nearby, especially with them rings that look like they're coming for Earth. Oh, and it looks like Earth has been just wiped by this. But oh look, it's changed different colors when they broke into Earth. Look at that. Now, the first thing I want to note here is that it feels very bigger. Now, its rings are bigger because it's absorbed the energy from the sun and is now using that to form bigger rings. I know it's crazy, right? It happened the same to Saturn. That will be our next episode, by the way, of this. So stay tuned. Now, it looks like Uranus has claimed a new moon. So, as we can see, Uranus hasn't even took over all of it. Now, it's collided with the sun. That makes it, just get lost of some of its pieces. And, it's kind of collided with Venus here to make that one of its moons now. Now, see, all the other planets seem like they're safe, but in reality, they're not safe, because he got out of his orbit. He is now on a rampage. Yes, you heard me correctly, rampage. So that means it's out of its orbit and it's just flipped across to Mercury. And that means that because Mercury's orbit is so small and the gravity next to the sun is so strong that it moves Uranus closer to the Earth. But that does mean so far most of the population of Earth would still be living, because half of Africa would still be here, and all of the UK, so me, I would live, and then the rest of the world would live, China and stuff. But sadly, America, that holds a lot of the population, has been destroyed. Meaning our population has vastly dispopulated. Meaning we are probably around 5 million people now. Or as I like to say it, 2 billion people left. So meaning now that he's out of his orbit, that does mean that instead of staying there, it will now officially move. Yes, you heard me correct. Move. Now, very sadly, if we look at the Earth first, that holy moly, the Earth has been destroyed. Like there was Dinosaurs 2.0, and looks like half of Saturn's been destroyed, and just whole of Jupiter. And the Sun's perfect. Like the Sun won't take any, but because it's out of its gravitational pull, it's going to move over to here, meaning that now this humongous beast is out of its orbit. It will destroy all life on Earth. So that literally means that all of us would be dead. There's no survivors, unless somehow someone else survived, and that's very unlikely. That that I don't think he's going to die. So now as we see, he is now, because he's moved, that means that Venus has been claimed as Uranus's sun, as one of Uranus's planets. Meaning, it would take Uranus around a million years to get over to here. Meaning that Venus would have lost all of its stuff to Uranus, making Uranus even bigger, and now it has 29 moons, because these two, and it just absolutely destroyed the Earth. So now that it's absorbed loads of planets, it's gonna grow vastly in size, meaning that it's destroyed even more of planets around it. So now nearly all of its moons would be a goner. Meaning this giant behemoth would clash with another giant behemoth called Jupiter. But very luckily for the tiny parent planet series, he hasn't got hit once yet, which I think might change in a second after he moves another move. So now if we delete all of this and see all our progress, solar system is not working in the best amount of shape over here. Hey, at least there's some parts of us that's alive. Yes, there's some parts of some places that's alive. But there is still hope for probably the biggest thing in ours, meaning so So we're now back, and as we can see, Uranus has destroyed the solar system. Still hope though, as the sun is looking perfect. But now it's time for the other planets. Now, as we've seen, it destroyed some of Jupiter, not doing an impact to Jupiter, but it hurt its own self. So now she has maybe moved a little bit. This guy deserves an Oscar as the fastest planet, except for Mercury, and that's destroyed, by the way. There's nothing that's gonna kill this thing. Like, it's on a rampage, bruv. This thing is just humongous now. But very sadly, because Jupiter's the biggest planet in the solar system, Uranus's rings may not do anything to the behemoth, meaning that he's lost some of his stuff. But still, it's not looking good for series around. Yeah, if we were lived in like Pluto or one of these planets, we would be perfectly safe. Except if you lived there. Jupiter. Jupiter's probably the worst planet to be living on since Earth, because, like, I mean, not the worst, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I think our solar system is gonna get destroyed by this eagle. This eagle of the west. Now, so far, there are zero population on the Earth, except as something just moved to a different planet. Which is not possible, so, yeah, I'm not one of them YouTubers. Right, so that means now that this place been destroyed. That does also mean because he's a smaller planet, we're just making him bigger. No, just from the concept. It has shrink from Saturn's rings, but that does unfortunately mean that Saturn's rings has been destroyed. So nice. I guess that works. But as we can see, it has just completely lost nearly all of its rings around the bottom part, and also from Saturn, the big ice behemoth. It's not looking too great for him, I would say. He's basically, his rings is destroyed. But that also does mean it's gonna get destroyed, so strap in. There is just nothing gonna live through this behemoth anyways. So now, this humongous creature will blast into Saturn. I don't think Saturn likes this, because, like, I don't know. So, as we can see, Saturn has destroyed Uranus. And as we can see, it has strengthened it by a lot. But doesn't mean that, he may have destroyed some parts of Saturn, now that he's moving close to Saturn. And I think this man has been dead for a couple of millions of years now. So, basically what I'm trying to say is that, it's not looking too good for the icy giant. Everything else is just dead. So, it seems like that, Uranus's rings may have been destroyed during the compact of this planet, meaning that this giant has begun to shrink in strength. So it means that sadly Saturn did not get the worst impact, but he got not even near the worst. You know what, I'm gonna be honest. Saturn got the second worst impact. Okay, he didn't get the worst. I mean, last impact. Last worst impact. Because, like, he just can't get hurt. This behemoth is too big to get hurt. I think we all know. Ah! Means that, this means there's a big void now, and, I don't know how to go back up. Oh, there we are. Stuff for school. And then he said a bike, but they can't get him a bike because it's too dangerous out. They nick it because it's really at the minute there's a bit going on with their hand. Oh my gosh, bro! It's not a good day to live because Saturn is going to be destroyed. I think. I don't know, but I think Neptune's is coming to a stop as well, seeing how it's absolutely destroyed the giant. And the giant planet has been nearly destroyed. But luckily, the giant planet has survived the impact and is doomed to live on. So that means that he is not looking in the best shape after his domination of worlds. But hey ho, he still has his rings. But that does still mean that he has collided rings with them. Now that brings us on to the next question. What's gonna happen when he goes down, like just straight away down, just go straight down? Now this is what would happen in theory. Now first, I think we all know which planet gonna destroy. Well, it's not a planet, Archie. It's so here it comes. Oh, okay. Now it's going to come down to here and destroy Pluto. I think Pluto is destroyed. And also, I think Neptune may have destroyed its rings. Meaning that it would destroy. That meaning that it would have only a little bit left to travel the whole solar system. Meaning that, bye-bye Neptune. You're missed. Neptune has got dominated. But I feel like the best planet so far to live on, to stay alive, has got to go to Saturn, because didn't get a big impact, I wouldn't say. Hold on. So we would actually live on this planet. We would live. No! Alright. So now it destroys into Jupiter, which makes the ice planet nothing. Honestly, just does some impact, you could say, but that would probably be around 6 billion of us still alive. So I would be alive because I live nowhere near the top. And if I think about it, it's not more. I think there's still going to be 7 billion, not 8 billion anymore. We're going to increase to 7 billion. And sadly for Uranus, it's going to come out not strong. But seeing how every planet does as it has to travel the whole solar system, very sadly it's gonna crash into the sun. Now it's gonna come down to here. Bye to the ice planet. I guess the ice planet's trying to evolve bigger before, so it could probably survive getting into the sun's orbit. But he's trying his best. We can give him that, but he's already in the sun. He's already in the sun, my friend. And whoop! Look at that. He's dead. So this is the impact if Uranus comes. Let's see how much we would survive on each planet. Now, first I want to say, because this comes from Mercury, so expensive, it means Mercury, there would be 0 left. Now, Venus is a slightly bigger planet, and it may have got a little hit, but there would surprisingly be 0 left. And on Earth, well, it would kind of be like the dinosaurs 2.0. So, yeah. But this time, the Earth wouldn't get fully destroyed. Yeah. Why wouldn't he get destroyed? Why wouldn't we get destroyed? Now, because Uranus may be a big planet, doesn't mean it stops it from destroying. Doesn't stop it from having its limits. Now, it would probably freeze the water, so after like a week, everything would die out anyways. So, yeah. But still, there would be around 150 humans left alive. Yeah. Blame me all you want, they survive. Now, next, if we lived on Mars. Now, Mars is a smaller planet, second smallest, if you don't count Sinners or whatever. Hold on. Ceres. If you don't count him. If you don't count Ceres, Mars would be 5. Would only have 0 left. Don't count Ceres. Now, Ceres would have 0 people just because it's basically it's Mercury, so yeah, just one. If you live on Saturn, well, good news and some bad news. 1 million will still, actually, let me think. There'd be 500 million to 1 billion of us alive, depending on stuff. Neptune, well, I don't think Neptune get a big impact because it was the iceberg would get smaller, and it would become around 1 million left. That's a lot of humans. That planet, because I'm only kidding. 2.5 million. And if it crashed into Pluto 0, because it's basically Ceres and Mercury 3.0. And then why wouldn't it not be? And Jupiter would personally have 7.5 billion people on this planet. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and peace.